Welcome to APA Celebrity Spotlight. I'm Nancy J. Thank the movie gods, Guy Ritchie is back. The real Guy Ritchie, lock, stock, and snatch Ritchie. His new film, RocknRolla, continues his journey through the London underworld with style and wit. I sat down with Guy and the stars, Gerard, Butler, and Tandy Newton, to make sure our favorite seedy Brit hasn't missed a beat. Gerard Butler, I guess Jerry.
Yes.
I mean, you get to call him Jerry. What made you decide on him for this movie?
Jerry, mainly his abs. I saw him in 300, and he was a force. And incidentally, it's not easy to play that role in 300. So I was really unfamiliar with his work until then, but he was such a force. And since he lives not far from me, actually, called him up, and he got the joke immediately as soon as I sent him the script. So I was very happy to have him. He was the next guy I went for. First I went for Tom Wilkinson, and then I went for Jerry.
Speaking of 300, Guy Ritchie said it was that movie and those abs that why he wanted you for RocknRolla.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's a nice compliment, but I don't think that my 300 abs were going to get me through this film.
Well, what do you want?
You.
Dance?
You're a dancer.
Am I a dancer?
I've got some work, €7 million, but it won't be protected.
Is this a robbery?
Yes, it is a robbery. Where's reverse?
You have to lift up the knob on the gear stick.
Oh, yeah.
So what attracted you then to RocknRolla? Besides being a Guy Ritchie movie, that's pretty cool.
That was one of the main things, but when I heard he was interested in me for that role, then I was kind of like, well, that's cool, but let me have a look at this. I read it and I thought, okay, we're going back, but we're going forward. I mean, it was lock, stock, and snatch, but a little more grown up, a little wider, you know, somebody with a little more life experience, and I think more in touch with his, how would you say, with his silly side or his feminine side, even as one of the storylines would suggest. But it just had all the hallmarks of Guy Ritchie, just so much fun and crazy, really powerful, charismatic characters, dangerous and yet silly, all in the one hand.
Troubled rock star Johnny Quid is missing, assumed dead.
Johnny?
If he's dead, that's the third time this year.
I'm dead, Pete. Dead people don't like company.
Your boy ain't dead, is he?
Find him. We got your boy. You might want to hose him down. He smells like a rotten goat.
I run this town.
And bring the troops. Bring me a body.
Abandoned ship! Well, you didn't realize that they had guns? Was war criminals attached to the trigger?
Working with Guy Ritchie, how was that?
Oh, fantastic. We had 3 weeks pre-production on this film, which is unheard of. Usually you've got a couple of months. But he thrived on that, partly because everybody has to work at such a pitch and the adrenaline's going, and you tend to be able to focus much more clearly and more strongly if you are under pressure. But it wasn't stressful because we all loved the script. We were all in love with these characters and the twists and turns. And when you're working on something, knowing that it's going to be hugely entertaining, there's a thrill to that. So it was one of the happiest sets I've worked on, actually.
The love scene. I mean, I have never seen a love/sex scene as the one in this. I mean, it's like it was perfect.
I'm just not interested in watching people have sex on camera. I think there's something kind of strange about it. So I tried to get that over and done with as quick as I could. But also, it was a kind of happy accident because on the day we had an 8-hour slot to shoot this sex scene, and Jerry turned up with a terrible throat infection, and so they couldn't kiss. So we were going to give an insurance day, and we were going to come back and shoot it when we had more time. And then, as I said, it was a happy accident. I thought, oh, great, we could have a short sex scene. So that's what happened.
You're what they call a real rockn'roller. Rockn'roller?
Rockn'rolla.
Rockn'roller.
You guys are gonna take care of him?
What do you think we are, gangsters?
RocknRolla.
Don't worry, he can't defend himself. He's got no head.
Look for RocknRolla in your power zone.